Hey, morning everybody. Welcome back to another morning of working out in the morning with Duane. Okay, that red light just went on, so it was green, now it's red, so I'm guessing maybe I have at least half an hour on my microphone. We'll see. I knew I should have changed those ahead of time. Welcome back, another morning working out. We're back at it. Good job showing up. Let's get moving with our side shuffle. Standard protocol. Why? Because we just don't do this in our normal everyday life. We should, but if you kind of work it into your normal day, I don't know, you might look weird, right? Walking to the office sideways. But this is just good for everything. So anyways, remember when you're warming up, it's the warm up. So if I'm doing something at a certain speed, you don't have to do it at that speed. Slow it down, okay? I've got a little hop in my step. That doesn't happen all the time. Depending on you and the morning and what's going on, maybe you just like to step sideways, okay? Smaller steps, bigger steps, whatever it is. We are heating up. All right, 3, 2, 1, come on out. And yeah, we're gonna do the butt kickers. Routine, the things that are important to us, just make part of the loop. No option. Same old thing over and over. Yeah, that's how we roll. If you're looking for the flash and sizzle workout, that's on a different channel. This is exactly what you need all the time. And that's what we're delivering here. Okay, I'm just gonna keep looking down on my microphone because as soon as this little red light goes off, we'll realize that you can no longer hear me. And I'm just gonna make you do jumping jacks while I quickly change my batteries, okay? 3, 2, 1, come on out of that. Speaking of which, let's just do some baby jumping jacks here. Now again, hopping, bouncing, jumping, not be in your wheelhouse at all. So you step in, step out, step in, step out. You're just kind of flailing your arms gently, all right? This might be a pause between every jump. That's kind of a bridge to get you to hopping continuously. I like to throw these into these workouts because, yeah, they're good for you. And without you to remind me, sometimes I forget and I don't do it. So 3, 2, 1, and come on out of that. All right, dynamic mobility. Still part of the warm-up. Feels like stretch, but we don't hold the position. So here's the deal. What I want us to do is take the right foot back into a reverse lunge, drop, swing the arms, touch the fingers, and then switch sides. That's it, okay? The step back is as big as you want it to be. How low you go, as low as you want it to be. If those fingers touch right in front of you, or if the fingers touch at a 45-degree angle, or maybe they touch right above your head and you look up to see that, all of those are options. What I'd recommend is do the one that feels comfortable with just a little bit of challenge, okay? Looking up can easily make you dizzy, but if you never look up and then one day you have to, you'll definitely be dizzy. So that's kind of where we wake up our whole nervous system. And if we do this regularly, I'll prevent like aging, right? And this is our last one. Come on out. Excellent. And I think there's one more I want to do today. So, and I think this is going to be our cool down stretch as well. So we're going to take, it's a chair pose in yoga, but combining the ankle across the knee. So what I want us to do is take that ankle across the knee and then sit back and then come up and switch sides. So that top foot, I want you to lift those toes inside your shoe. So that ankle is bending up, like towards the knee. We're just going in, we're going out. You might notice that part of this is just waking up the balance. Maybe you never even get into the position that we kind of want to be in, but that's okay, all right? It's not about supporting ourselves to make sure we get a thorough stretch. It's about challenging our balance, going into a position and out of a position. And eventually we just get better and better. Okay, that was it, last one, cool. All right, we're on track. Here's our deal. This is a similar workout to what we've done in the past, you know, so I don't get confused, and hopefully that helps you not get confused. We're doing an AMRAP, as many reps as possible. So I know you like this one. Reverse lunges, and double bicep curls, okay? So AMRAP is gonna be a 2-minute AMRAP. This is done in a number of different ways. So I don't know where we're all at as far as fitness and conditioning, but you don't have to do as many reps as possible. It's a 2-minute set of work. I would like you to work at a continuous rate through that, okay? Resisting the urge to take little breaks, okay? Just slow down a bit, but keep going. Now, that being said, if you're a machine, if you're fit, if you're showing up ready to go, then you can truly do an AMRAP, meaning pound it from the beginning and see what happens, okay? But if you're not sure of that, don't do that. Just take a nice kind of a constant approach to it. So we're gonna do 5, 5, 5, okay? So 5 reverse lunges, okay? Again, you get to choose how far back you step and how low you go. The full meal deal is a big step back and then the back knee touches the ground, okay? It's the front leg that's working though. If that back leg is pushing you up, try to resist that. And just use the front leg to lower you and the front leg to lift you. So 5 on one side, then 5 on the other, and then you're gonna quickly, or at the pace that you choose, grab your weights and do 5 bicep curls. Boom, okay? So here our armpits are squeezed tight, shoulders are pulled back, head is right where it's supposed to be, right in the middle, facing forwards. And we do nice 5 nice solid bicep curls. Making sure, important, that the elbow goes straight with each one. So 5 of those, and then we just continue that loop. 5 lunges one side, 5 the other, 5 bicep curls for 2 minutes. We're doing all of that twice. Yeah, okay, so day 1, this is kind of like a test, but also just a nice comfortable way to get ourselves in the groove. So, we're going in 5 seconds. Ready, 3, 2, 1, here we go. You are exhaling as you rise. Five on one side, then 5 on the other. You get to choose how quickly you do this, okay? AMRAP style, I mean, it's valid to go fast, okay? When you're done that, 5 curls, but fast doesn't mean flailing, okay? Be in control. All right, and then we just continue that loop. I'll let you know, so we're at about, over 40 seconds have passed right now. Big breaths, right? All the way in, all the way out. We're coming up to halfway. Past halfway. Your stomach is a little bit tight, like you're squeezing it through the lunges, through these bicep curls. So you got 40 seconds to go now. 30. Down to 15 seconds to go. Nice work. 10. We got 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay. Okay, so again, there's so many ways in which you might be kind of making this work for yourself. But at the very least, it's been like 3 or 4 months since we've done any of this live together. So taking into account a little bit of newness, even if you've been doing the videos over the summer, even if you're in top shape, listening to me and following that changes the dynamic. So just put a little caution into what's going on. Now that being said, we're into the second set. You know how you feel, you know what you can do. So this is maybe an opportunity. Can we do this one more time? An opportunity to crank it up a little bit, push the envelope just a touch. We're going in 10 seconds. Round 2 exercises are all totally different, so let's spend it on this one. 3, 2, 1. Reverse lunges. Happy side. Exhale as you rise. And go to the curls. 5, shoulders back, armpit squeeze tight. Nice work. Or just past a quarter done. Coming up to halfway. And there it goes. Halfway. Okay, how are we doing? This is where the speed stays the same. Maybe it picks up just a touch. If you're going faster, make sure you get the full range of motion still. "30 seconds to go. Come on. Now it's 20. 15. 10. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Awesome. Perfect. All right. Taking a full meal deal rest here. And then we're going to figure out what the next part is, okay? So when we're resting, even if the exercise involves small muscles like shoulders or arms, we're going to move around. We're going to walk, okay? So I want you to do during rest periods is like actively walk around, stand super tall, head up, face forwards, and breathe all the way in, all the way out. And as you do that for fun, maybe pay attention to how you're recovering. Like you might feel a certain way at a certain point. Like, oh my goodness, I can't keep going, right? I'm just leading my camera to me, like a little puppy dog. Then all of a sudden, like, okay, you like to get that panic, like claustrophobic, like at the end of a set, thinking, oh my goodness, I can't do it. Then just breathe, and you get better, okay? All right, plank knee to elbow and tricep kickbacks. Another 2-minute AMRAP, okay? This time, we're on the fours. We're on fours, okay? So plank knee to elbow. Full meal deal for this deal is in a plank, right? And then you just touch that knee to the elbow. That's 1, other side 2, first side 3, second side 4, and then that's your 4, okay? So 4, 2 each side. Left, right, up, boom. And you grab those same weights again, and we're gonna stick some nice tricep kickbacks in here. So hinge from the hips. Again, armpit squeeze tight, elbows by your side, and then press those weights back and squeeze just for a moment to make sure those triceps are fully contracted, because they like that, right? You do 4 of those, and then back into your plank knee to elbow. Okay, that's the deal. Plank knee to elbow. So some modifications. Maybe the knee doesn't go all the way to the elbow. That's completely fine. It doesn't have to. Maybe being in a plank with your hands on the floor is too aggressive. So that's when you have your hands on a stool, chair, back of the couch. As you raise the front of your body, it gets more and more difficult anatomically to get your knee anywhere close to your elbow. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to touch. Right? That's not, the exercise isn't the touching part. The exercise is being in that position. Okay? I pressed the thing already, so we're going in like 14 seconds. So I have like now 10 seconds of instructions left. All right, that's the deal. I would do those slower because being in the position is the deal, not going through it. All right, we're going. 3, holy shit, 2, 1, we're in. All right, touch. So left, right, and then pop up, grab your weights, and then kickbacks. 4. Excellent. but with the pace that feels right for you. And maybe just a touch slower if you have not been super active in the last couple weeks. Nice. Lots of transitions. It's only 4 and 4. Okay, we're coming up to halfway already. We're not quite there yet though. We're getting there though. And there's halfway. So normally if I say halfway, whatever speed you're going at that point, try to maintain it, okay? Sometimes that's where the fatigue starts to set in and your mind is telling you to slow down a little bit. But if you did the first half at a certain speed, you can usually get the second half at the same speed. 30 seconds. Nice work. And now it's 18. Now it's 10. Now we gotta just keep going, same speed, maybe a bit faster. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Rest, rest. Oh, nice work. Okay, maybe lightheaded because that head was down for most of that thing. So walk around, walk around, walk around. Camera seems to lose me if I leave the screen. Okay. Fine. Oh, this is good. Okay. Reach the water and stay in the camera. Okay, 25 seconds. We're doing another round of that. Okay. So this is the last kind of slightly more intense piece to the workout. There's going to be 2 minutes of it, okay? We'll do a little bit of strength stuff. But this is, let's say, that last piece where you might just push a little bit, okay? 2 minutes, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Plank knee to elbow. To each side, and then 4 tricep kickbacks. Excellent. Getting in the groove now, eh? Like we've never left. Not gonna lie, first planks I've done since the last time I saw you. Keep breathing. Exhale as the elbows straighten. Your exhale is always paired with the harder part of the movement, whatever that is. Okay? 10 seconds to halfway. Tummy is always braced. So past halfway. Especially in that exhale, you'll feel that's where your power comes from. Forty seconds to go. Twenty-five seconds. Popping and popping is kicking in. 20. $13. Now we're down to 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, all right, put your weights down, whatever. If you finish with your plank knee to elbow, and now you've collapsed to the floor, keep breathing, keep going, and then as soon as you can, get up. Get up, sooner than you think you can. You can always get up sooner than you think you can. That's just a rule. And then walk around. Catch your breath, walk around, catch your breath. Okay, awesome, right? So we have a few minutes left to do some more stuff, okay? All right, back at her. The workouts for this year certainly have some similarities to last year with a few differences, but sticking to the basics of how our legs move, how our stomachs are supposed to be used, how our upper body is supposed to be used, and just putting in just I don't know if this is the right term, but just meat and potatoes, just basic necessities. Meat and potatoes is just from, when I grew up, that's what I was supposed to eat all the time. As it turns out, we're not supposed to do that. So what's the new term? I guess maybe Mediterranean basics, like, right, olive oil and lentils and chickpeas. So that's what we're supposed to eat all the time. Okay, let's, you're just gonna follow me along here, okay? And we're gonna go through, you don't have the timer going, but we're gonna go through these same exercises that we just did with a little bit of variation to it, okay? So what I want us to do is, let's say 5 reverse lunges on one side, okay? The only difference is we're gonna put a pulse at the bottom. You're gonna kind of go the same speed as me. So I'll call it out. You get to choose how low you go, but we're all gonna go the same speed. With that kind of pulse at the bottom, I'm gonna tap my knee to the ground once, then a second time, and then I'm gonna come up, okay? So let's pick a leg and reverse lunge. I'm gonna go with my right leg back, and then down, and then a double pulse. Then we're gonna do that again, right? That was 1, and this is 2, and this is 3. We're spending time in the bottom, okay? This is 4, and I got 1 more to go. Got double tap at the bottom, 5. Switch legs, same thing. We're spending time at that bottom position to get stronger at the end range of motion. Nice work, doing 3 here. Nice, and 4. Got 1 more to go here. And there's 5. Excellent. All right, let's grab your weights for bicep curls, all right? And so what we're gonna do is, let me show you. We'll curl up, halfway down, up, and down. That's how I'll call it, okay? I think we'll do 5 if I can count properly. So up, halfway down, up, all the way down. 1, up, halfway down, up, all the way down. That's 2, up, halfway down, up, all the way down. 3, up, halfway down, up, all the way down. That was 4, 1 more, up, halfway down, up, all the way down. That's 5, excellent. All right, plank knee to elbow. Gotta check my mic for a while there. I think, hopefully you can still hear me. It still has a light, it's just red. Okay, we're gonna do the plank knee to elbow, same thing. We're gonna add that second movement in the pulse. So rather than just bringing your knee forwards and back, it's gonna be forwards, back a little bit forwards, and then back. Make sense? All right, we're gonna do one side. It's all one side, so pick a side. I'm going right side. So here we go, right knee forwards, touch, and then release, touch again, and back. Same side, touch, release, touch, and back. Touch, release, oops, touch, and back. Come on, do it right. Touch, release, touch, back. Let's do 1 more. Touch, release, touch, back, and other side. Touch, release, touch, back. Touch, release, touch, back. Ooh. Touch, release, touch, back. I'll call this the last one here. Touch, release, touch, back, and come on out. Ooh. All right, if you're wondering, like, did I do that right? Yeah, we did it. We did something, it was right. I might have called it a bit off. You might have tried to follow me along and thought, what are you doing? Sorry. But as long as we're just moving, we're doing it right. Tricep kickbacks, same idea. So this might feel like, so we'll do an up and then down a little bit, back up and all the way down, okay? That's the deal, we're doing 5. I'll just say 5 randomly. Okay, here we go, ready? We're going up, down a little bit, back up, and that's 1. Up, down a little bit, up, and down, that's 2. Up, down a little bit, this is hard. Up, That's 3. Up, down a little bit, up, all the way down. That's 4. One more. Up, down a little bit, up, and all the way down. That's 5. Relax, put those weights down. Oh, that was kind of cool. I like that. All right. Okay, let's walk around. Grab some water if you want. During a workout, if you are gonna drink, take little sips. That's just a better way to do it, okay? Who's gonna catch my breath? You're gonna catch, pardon me, your breath. Ooh. I didn't talk during any of my workouts all summer, so. All right, we're gonna do a glute stretch. I'll just say that whatever stretch we're doing at the end of these workouts, I'll typically allow for 4 or 5 minutes to do the stretches. I'm gonna lean against the wall with my left hand, left ankle across right knee, and I'm gonna hinge from the hip, hold onto my leg. The toes inside that top shoe are being lifted towards my knee. And this is a stretch for your left glute, okay? Remember, post-workout stretches, we don't work very hard. We just enjoy the fact that we're doing this instead of working out. So back to what I was saying. As this workout ends, or the video you're watching ends, 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Right ankle across left knee. I would encourage you to simply continue this part of the workout for maybe another 5 minutes. And if you're watching this on tape, rewind it 5 minutes and then do it again. It's good for you. Remember, those toes inside that top shoe must be working. They're lifted towards the knee. 3, 2, 1, and come on out of that. Switch sides. If something hurts when you're doing this, then don't quite go that far, okay? Also, one side might be really different than the other. Don't let that be a concern of yours. I just described everybody that's out there, okay? So there you go. Good chance to pay attention to your breathing. Keep the breath deep all the way in, all the way up, and then you'll recover faster. 3, 2, 1, come on out of that, switch sides. Right ankle across left knee. And hinge from the hip. I really want my back to stay nice and straight, just like I'm standing up tall. The bending is happening in the hips. 3, 2, 1, and come on out. We'll do one more on the first side. Left ankle across right knee. Job showing up. That's the key, number 1. Number 2, show up again. And then number 3, repeat. 3, 2, 1, come on out of that. Last of this stretch on the second side, right ankle across left knee. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1, slowly come out of that. We're gonna sneak out a quad stretch. We've got a little bit of time here. So again, I like to lean against the wall for this. So I'm gonna take my right ankle or foot into my right hand, squeeze my knees together. I'm trying to do a little crunch with my stomach and make sure it's tight, which usually pulls that knee forwards a little bit. And then I just do a shrug with my right shoulder to put the stretch into the quad. And then I breathe, make sure my knees are touching each other or my thighs are touching each other. 3, 2, 1, let that go. Switch sides. Left foot, the left hand, squeeze the knees, tuck the bum in, and shrug the shoulder. If you find that some of the stretches we do, like they just feel awesome, like you're feeling it, that's good. But the other stretches that we do together, you don't feel it. It's like, I don't understand what this is for. 3, 2, 1, come on out of that. One more time. Oh, that's common. Right ankle into left hand. Sorry, right ankle into right hand. And that might just be because you're not very good at doing the stretch yet, so that happens all the time. Or that stretch just doesn't suit your body the way you're made. 3, 2, 1, come on out. Last stretch, last side. And I was just reminded of that. Somebody else was leading stretches the other day and I was following. And the person was doing things that I just don't like to do and I'm never gonna do again. I did them in the class just because, you know, I want to be polite, but they just didn't fit for me. And that's part of the learning process. 3, 2, 1, come on out of that. Nice, woohoo! Thanks for showing up, I appreciate it, and so does your body. We're gonna do this again on Thursday, and then again and again and again and again and again. It's gonna be awesome, okay? Take care, see you later.